Hey, what's going on, guys? TalkAstonVilla here, back for another daily dose of Aston Villa daily news for Wednesday, April 20th, 2016. We got three headliners for you today. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So, it all comes from the Birmingham Mail today. The first piece here, which will be the headliner for the video, Villa to axe Gabby. Gabriel Agbonlahor, the £50,000 a week earner, could be set to be axed by Aston Villa. Of course, he is club captain. With that, of course, if he stayed with us, his 50,000 per week wages would go down as a consequence of being relegated to the championship. It happens with every player that obviously goes down with a relegated club. Of course, this is his second suspension this season, and his third major issue. So with that, of course, Randy Lerner doesn't want to spend more money. Obviously, shocker there, and not spending more money axing big high earners at Villa Park. So they're looking at other ways to do that, which in fact would be the P45. It would be a major excuse and honestly a good way to potentially use that as a means for getting rid of someone who used to be Villa through and through, but now is just a massive prick, to put it in simple terms. So you may be asking yourself, you haven't really seen it or you're living under a rock, what has he done? Well, let's go with the first thing. Dubai international break, probably should have been training and losing weight. Second one, Eric Black, I'd say probably 2 weeks ago now or so, deemed him unfit, needed to go on a personal fitness regime because literally if you look, go Google Gabriel Agbonlahor, probably 2012, and put a picture of him this year. Unbelievably underweight, unbelievably unprofessional in that way. That's evident there. That's strike two. And, of course, strike three would be, of course, the night of relegation when we lost to Manchester United last Saturday. He was seen with pictures, of course. I'll put a little image up here earlier with random girls, with friends in London partying it up the night of relegation. Very professional club captain, no longer Villa through and through. So let me know your thoughts on that one. Let me know how much of a twat you think he is. And yeah, it's probably weird seeing you Canadians say twat, but anyways. We'll go to the next piece, and that is Aston Villa to axe 500, yes, 500 employees as a result of cutbacks and relegation. Of course, that will have been the main front page story for the Birmingham Mail, of course, today. So that is 33% of Villa's staff after a huge restructuring is happening. Of course, it's expected. Lerner wants to sell. It's been evident for years now. He doesn't want to spend more money. He doesn't want to lose more money. So we're cutting staff. Of course, a lot of clubs that get relegated cut staff. It's just a result. But to this extent, I can't remember seeing it this bad ever. And that's scary to say, especially with that being said, of course, this cutback, quote unquote, includes full-time, part-time, and matchday staff. And of course, also quoted, it is the hope that many will be voluntary redundancies. I can't see that happening. But anyways, let me know what you think on that as well. And we'll get into the last bit of news here. And our new board is already falling apart. Of course, we had Mervyn King and we had David Bernstein leave, about 2 days ago now. And of course, Adrian Bevington is linked to be leaving too. So we had 5 members in this new regime that was already increasing the interactivity, somewhat mending the connection between the club and fans with social media and stuff like that. Seemed a little bit better, more direct and honest with fans, what's going on. It seemed like even though we were going down, basically the future looked a little bit brighter, and it just got as bleak. From what I've understood is that all members of the board have spoken or met with Randy Lerner, and really after that it all went to shit. Of course, Bernstein and Mervyn King had their letters of resignation. They somehow made it online. If you haven't seen them, go read them. Mervyn King, of course, has supported Villa for around over 55 years, and he said in his letter, basically, which is the most damning thing right now, is that this is probably the worst state the club's been in his 55 years of support. That's saying something. Yeah, that's not good. And of course, you have Bernstein leave. That's not good either. Bevington potentially leaving within the next couple days to a week or so. It's all falling apart again. Lerner has to go because, you know what, if you can't even have a board, if you can't let them, quote unquote, let them do their jobs, they make them feel essentially incapacitated, not able to do anything. What's the point of having them? I mean, this club is going to face a double relegation, honestly, if this is the way it's going to be run. But anyways, I'll leave it at that. Let me know your thoughts on Villa potentially axing Gabby, losing 500 employees at Villa Park, what that means, potentially losing Adrian Bevington. That's 3 members out of the board, potentially leaving out of the 5. I mean, that leaves Chairman Steve Hollis and, of course, Brian Littles. I mean, I think the most damning thing for me, for this situation, just to ramble here quickly, if Brian Little leaves in the future, you know it's fucked. And you know it's fucked. That man is Villa through and through. He leaves, something is definitely not right. And I mean, nothing's been right this season, but something is definitely not right. But anyways, let me know all that stuff below. Like, subscribe, share this video around, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.